Throughout this week of visit, we have visited a diversified list of companies in Germany. As we all know, there are a lot of German companies, both famous global brands and also hidden champions. They have a very long history for more than 100 years. These companies have a strong commitment on products and also service excellence. They are very famous on being precise, accurate, and getting in depth into every detail. We hope to learn from German companies how they transform from traditional to innovative and forward-looking company in order to sustain and develop in this fast-moving world.
In Germany, there are a lot of great companies, but they are not listed. Some of them you don't even have the chance hearing their names, but they are great companies. They help building up the whole nation. That's why we have to come here and talk with key people in various companies. Meaning you have to learn from CEO, COO in order to understand their management style, their strategic goal, and also their leadership.
So we talk about innovation all the time these days. Before the trip, I thought innovation is about new product, new service, or new business model. We are always trying to think out of the box. But then in Germany, like in Bayern, they actually tells us to think inside of the box. And in BMW, they talks about classical innovation. So how are they doing it? Innovation is embedded in every aspect of the company. They have all the software and hardware. For software, I mean the organizational structure, the company culture, the ownership that they let their employees to drive them to innovate. And for hardware, they use the technology, apps, or any platform systems to help them to innovate. They also have this problem-solving mentality from the training and upbringing to drive them really going deep down to the matters. They keep trying and failing until they find a solution not only for the business but for human, animals, and the whole world.
We can also see Germany is not only innovative, but they are really visionary for the future human being needs. They are taking bold decisions and leading changes for better tomorrow and building innovation culture into their staff, and also they are recognizing new directions, new focus, so as to meet the long-term human needs. For example, the Industry 4.0 and digitalization of Siemens, the life science of Bayern, and also the future mobility of BMW. In particular, the Industry 4.0 is very relevant to Hong Kong. It is the smart production which bring into technologies of IoT, big data, cloud, etc. And this is exactly what Hong Kong needs because we are now developing the high technology and high value added areas.
The way that they look at the world today is different. We have to understand in depth, how these companies are adopting new strategies and putting those strategies into practice. How are they actually adopting all these new technologies into their standard practices? That was a key learning, and we can actually take all these learnings back to Hong Kong companies.
While students are asking questions, I can see that the speakers kind of feel impressed. And I understand that they are now talking about cooperations, building up business in this part of the world.